How did I get on top of the arena in Pecado? I'll show you, and I'll show you 10 other tricks as well of how to navigate the buildings around PUBG Mobile to get the best of your opponents. Stay tuned. How's it hanging, mobile gamers? Welcome back to Trogthorpe Mobile Gaming. Today we're going to show you some tricks you can get around. Just like I said in the intro there, we can show you how to get around these buildings. So this here is the building up in Georgia Pole. There are several of them throughout the map on Erangel, but you can jump up on those crates there, and then you can jump into this window, and then you can just lean out. You can do whatever you need to do. So if somebody's running into the building, or if they're across the way on those crates, it's a nice place to be able to take them by surprise. Now, as you can see in this one here, it works in the other buildings that are the same design as well. So just showing you this, I want to give you the caveat. I am not advocating in any way using any of these things as a way to camp and hide the whole match. That takes all the fun out of it for everybody. What I am advocating is that you use this as a way to sneak attack your enemies when they're around you and you need to get an advantage over them. Moving down to military base, also on Erangel. This is known as the sniper tower, or the catwalk that goes across at military base. It's got some good gear on it. You saw there that guy is waiting. Now obviously I'm doing this on a private room, so it doesn't affect anybody's rankings, doesn't change anything, but he's waiting there to be able to take out whoever's coming up these stairs. So you're coming up these stairs. Oh, sorry, I'm just grabbing a little quick gear here. But you come up these stairs, you see that he's up there. So instead of taking that engagement straight on, you come down here, you sneak across. You can actually get across the catwalk halfway down here, get all the way across to him. And just take these one at a time, but I prefer to keep the run on so that I don't have to use my thumb to hold that down. Get all the way across there, and then you're going to sneak off to the side a little bit here. If you don't, then you will fall down. You've got to be able to jump across and land in that stairwell there. He's still expecting you to come from the other way, and you're virtually silent on these stairs coming up until you get to right there, and then it's too late for him. Bam, he's dead. Another thing you can use this for is if you've hot dropped melee and you've got enemies all around the place. A lot of them are looking constantly up to the top of the sniper tower. If you've got a flash hider or a suppressor and they can't see where your fire's coming from, you can actually just lay down right in the middle of here and just start taking people out. They won't know where to look, and there's a good chance most of them will never see you until they're dead. Now also in melee, let's say that you're taking on a squad or a team, you're low in health, you need to get somewhere to heal up. There's this nice little hidey hole up here. If you jump up onto these computers, you jump up onto the second stack there, you can jump right up into this little ledge here. You can lay down there and squat down to heal, and then nobody will be able to see you there, and you can ambush them as they come in the door. Again, I gotta say this because I'm gonna hate it if I don't, but I'm not advocating that you get up here and camp the whole match. If you're going to do that, then go play something else, because this game isn't for you. It's not for campers. It is for people who want to actually engage and play. So, but you can get all the way around here by just crawling underneath those. You can get pretty much a 360-degree view of this room. You can really control the area. So if you do have someone pushing in hot on you and they've got the advantage in numbers, take the advantage in position. All right, moving north up, just a little bit north of the shelter area, there's this warehouse. I've seen a lot of matches end in this area. I've seen some war matches played in here. So there's quite a bit of action that happens around here. If you're getting pressed by people, you need to get an advantage. Again, this is another way you can find an advantage. You sneak up into here, you jump across that ledge and over here. Nobody expects you to be up here. It gives you that couple of seconds where you can work somebody before they realize where you are, which might be all you need. Now, I shot this one in Pecado, but these buildings are all over the place. I generally call them the balcony building. It's got that balcony off the edge, this one right up here. Sometimes they have roof access, sometimes they don't. This one does. For the sake of argument here, we're going to pretend it doesn't, because none of these are affected by it having a roof, but you might do different tactics if it did have a roof. So one thing here is you can block these off when you're getting near the end game. If you've taken one of these buildings, you can move your car up in here. You have to be careful about how you do this. You have to get the car perfectly square up in there. If you enter at an angle, then when you jump out of the car, it won't let you have to boost up those stairs too, but it won't let you go out on the stairs. It'll push you down below the stairs and then you can't get up. So you get out on the stairs there, you block the stairs off, and then you blow up the car. Obviously you'd probably have better weapons, but again, this is just a private room. But once you've blown up the car, nobody can jump into the car to come through it or to move the car out of the way. So now that car is completely blocking the stairs. And I'll show you in a second here that there's no way I'm aware of to get past it once you're not up here already. As you can see here, the stairwell is completely blocked. I tried jumping over, I tried climbing the car, there's just nothing for it. So you can't get past that. That would keep your enemy downstairs so you can control the situation. Now in the same house, there's a few other tricks here. One of them is as you get to the top of these stairs, if you know your enemy's out there on the balcony, you can actually, instead of charging him head on and pretending, of course, here that this doesn't have a roof access, because otherwise you just go up there and shoot him. But without the roof access, you jump out this window here, you sneak around the edge here, and there you have him. You've got him by surprise. He doesn't realize you're there, and you can just take him out right there. The next one is if you're able to get to the balcony, you've got people charging into the house after you. If you sneak over to this little ledge right over here that I'm looking at, you hop up on there, then you can lean out, and as they're coming up the stairs, instead of taking that head-on battle, you're mostly protected, and you're in a spot where they don't expect you to be. So as they come up the stairs, boom, right there, you've got them. Now the last trick I'm aware of at this house is if your enemy is in that bedroom at the end waiting, instead of taking him head on, you jump out that window again, climb out to the balcony, and then you can jump across to that ledge right there and take him out. This one here is one of those tall buildings, the stacks. They're like 4 stories tall or whatever. They're all over. There's several of them in Pachinki. But you can climb out that balcony there instead of taking him head on. Unfortunately, from this ledge, you cannot climb to the roof. I tried as many ways as I could think of here. You cannot climb up that right now. However, you can come across here, and if you angle it just right, you can jump across to this little ledge here, jump up, and then you can take him from behind as he's waiting for you on the stairs. Also here, this one's up in Roshawk, but these buildings are all over. But those ones here, if you know your enemy's in that little room in the top corner up there, rather than taking him head on, just climb up over that ledge right there, up over the railing, and then you can climb out that window. There's a ledge here, and you can take him from behind instead of taking him head on and exchanging damage face to face. You cannot climb across that ledge though, so you have to actually jump and shoot him as you're jumping. This building here, there's a couple of them in Pachinki. I've seen them all the other areas. I think there's one in Watertown, Laketown up in the top. But this one here is just south of the bridge. One trick here, you can actually sneak out instead of going up to the roof. You sneak out, jump up on that rail, then you can jump up on the door. You've got to have that door pushed open from the inside. Then you can jump up onto the roof. And if they're waiting for you at the top, there you go. You can sneak and take them from behind again. All right, the last one that we promised from the beginning is this arena. This one here is in Pecado. There's another one in El Pozo, and I think there's one more on this map somewhere, but I can't remember offhand where it is. But I've actually been killed a few times because someone was hiding up here and I didn't realize it, so I figured out how to get up here. You do have to go in when you're facing the stairs that go up to the big windows. It is the side that is on the right. The side that on the left, it doesn't work for whatever reason. You can get up on the lower ledge, but you can't get up past it. Also, when you go out, you have to climb up on the side that has the metal roof over it. The side that doesn't, you'll just jump right over like I just did. But if you climb up on that metal roof and you're on the right side of the building, you can run pretty much anywhere you want on the building from there. The skies are the limit. Then you have the free reign of it. You just keep cover, but you can take out your enemies. So if there's a hot drop here in Pecado or in El Pozo, or if the zone is ending in one of those areas, there's a lot of traffic coming through, you can actually just hide yourself there and take these people out. So that pretty much wraps it up. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure and smash that like button at the bottom. Make sure you subscribe and ring the bell. And as always, may you see your enemies first, and may your shot be their last. Thanks for watching.